Just draw a card, maybe. I'd love to get a cool Druid deck. That could happen, right? Alright, you know what? It could happen.
You were right to awaken me.
Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. It's not Rheastrasza, but it is good. I like this card a lot. I think Cactus Construct's very good. I like dragons. I actually really like Frost Lotus Seedling. I like that card. But let's take the dragon synergies, hopefully. Kind of don't mind Tolvir. This card's kind of nice too. I don't know. I'm gonna actually just take the one. I won't get another one. Wow. I take all three of these? Wow. Well, I'm gonna take Take to the Skies because I have a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, but I'd like them all. Wow, Dragon Breeder. There's so many good hits with the Cactus, yeah. Plus it's just like I talked about, it's like synthesized, right? So it's like it gives you a 1, it gives you a 2. It's just like a good curve no matter what. And then sometimes you high roll the 2 you get. And it's like synthesized, but it puts a minion on the board instead of putting it in your hand. It might be, in some instances, better than synthesize. What's up, Grev? Let's take a Shrubadure here. Golem over garbage. Living Roots is kind of garbage. This dragon card I actually don't think is that good, but maybe it will be. How many do you need to get? You have to get at least 3. You probably need 4 for that card to be good. So I guess the value is that you have another dragon. So your dragon synergies are like easier to get off, I guess. All right, whatever. We'll build a dragon druid. Oh man, I really want this one. All right, we got to take this though. Maybe we'll get another Splish Splash. Salesman's fine. Unexciting, but fine. Expedition is unexciting, but fine. We'll take a Brewmaster. I think Forest Seedlings is fine. Well, now we have a Cultivation. So we have Forest Seedlings. Living Roots doesn't count. Troubadour does count. Alright, I'll take it. Just a way to go over the top of people sometimes. Life Binders is fine. Man, I want another Construct. Alright, you know what? I don't want that Draconid. I'm going to take this thing. Man, that Seedling. You know what? One duplicate's not going to kill me, right? Let's take a Ogre Gang. Gain an empty Mana Crystal. I kind of like that. Don't really like excavating in classes that don't have the legendary treasures. Oh yeah, this is good. Famous last words. You might be right. Hey, those are dragons. Trash here. This card's pretty good, actually. 2 Treants. I like this. Even though this is a dragon, I think I like the thing. Okay, two dupes is really not that bad. Oh, God. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Stupid game. Did I already take one of these? I did. Okay, Alexstrasza will just be... She'll be, you know... I think I saw that. I liked it, even though I didn't like it, you know? Let's say, eating? Okay. Maybe an eating emoji? Maybe, maybe one of these, of course. Was trying to swipe the turkey stuffing. Did you give him some? And this was most of my dupes. Alright, we'll take some of them. I've been wanting a dragon druid. Yeah, yeah, it might work. I don't have deck tracker open.
Job's done.
Nice dragon. What are we doing here? Deck tracker. Deck tracker. How's Monty doing? I think they're in Los Angeles. He's on another vacation. He's in Los Angeles visiting his parents, I think. Thank God you're on. What's up, Elon? Do you think it's God? Do you think it's God's work? Could be. Why am I encountering broken decks in Arena 3 games in a row every time? Because every deck is broken. Your deck is broken, your opponent's deck is broken. Some are more broken than others. I might get a weapon for next turn. Could play that. Have taunts. Yeah, I guess. Deck tracker. Deck tracker. Capturable overlay. My sister sent it to me. I wasn't there. She gave him some turkey in his food dish. No stuffing, though. He probably prefers the turkey. Anyway, no? Gain an extra mana crystal. An empty mana crystal. What else was I gonna do? Just equip this? I mean, I can get a lot of taunts next turn, maybe. I went to a family event for 2 days. We just got back. 3 people were sick. We got a text an hour after we got home. The 2 people tested positive for COVID. Oh no. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. Hopefully you don't get sick. I went to TwitchCon last month. I went to TwitchCon last month, and I didn't get sick, but like everyone I went with came back and had everybody had COVID. I still haven't ever had COVID. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna summon some ogres.
We must stop this corruption.
What am I taking here? I take another one of these. I'll get 3 more taunts, but this is pretty good too, no? I also like leaving this up because he has to take 3 if he wants to trade with it, so that's pretty damaging. Surprise, surprise! Well, I didn't get sick though. My wife and I had at home rapid COVID tests already that we didn't use. We used them and tested negative. I'm nervous. Gonna test again in the next few days. Yeah, be safe. I might even like call work and tell them, be like, hey, you know, probably take Monday off too, maybe. Just like, hey, I'm gonna test again on Monday. And then it's like, I mean, if you can. And then you're kind of doing other people a favor, right? It's like, your boss should be thankful. Be like, hey, look, just heads up. I could come in, but I might have COVID, so why would you want that? Maybe Mr. Red is immune. Perhaps we should harvest his blood and his juice. All right, let's get a line going. A juice harvesting line. I'm going to pick some names randomly from the chat. Tasney. Red Zesty. Wicked Kitten. Poet wearing his wife's Sunday dress, perhaps. It's random, after all. Work from home. I will still do that so my boss knows. Oh, okay. You never have to go into the office? It sounded very random. You know, a lot of people would say that they were, in fact, random.
We must stop this corruption.
This could be good. I don't know what that can give me, but I'm sure it can be good. Look at this, 1 mana discount on cultivation. I love it. Not unless there's an emergency or manual work like installing a physical server. How often is that? Is that like, I think you might have told me. Is that like once a month or like once a year or once a week? We drew from a very wild pool of 6 applicants. Most people didn't apply. For the harvesting of Redbeard's juices.
Malfurion versus Tyrande.
Dear Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrann.
I think when you type the Keck Leo emote, you kind of have to make the Keck Leo face. Wrath of Cody, what's up? Long time no see. Where's, we don't have Keck Leo. Oh, we do have Keck Leo. It's good to see you though. Happy Thanksgiving. Once every 2 months on average. Wow. And was it like that before COVID? Or just after COVID?
Wanna blow something up?
Late November is the best time for a juice harvest. Agreed. This guy just got a Redbeard bomber. I'll just make the trade. I got a red bomber. Just since after COVID? Okay. Two mana flame imp. I hope you're making the Keck Leo face at home. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm trading this for sure. Okay. Got a drag. Wait, this gives them buffs? Oh my god, that's insane. I didn't know that card buffed him. I guess it doesn't have a lot of text. Been silently lurking with 0 energy to chat, but I'm coming around. Happy Turkey Day. You know, I don't know if you were here. We had Red Zesty for a little bit, for a couple of days, like maybe 3 weeks ago. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like people are just getting more energy, you know? They're kind of coming around, I think.
We must stop this corruption.
Card is better than the other 2. I got a notification to apply for an immunization, but it's hard to find a place that's still giving out shots. We all work from home. I work 6 to 7 hours a day, but if there's a problem, it can be 12 to 16 hours a day, and that's the trade-off. Oh, okay. I think that's a pretty fair trade-off, though. What card's better with +1/+1? I think I saw, but I was sad. Being sad is great. I think I'm entering my sad phase again. I think I've been happy for too long. It's time to start being sad, you know? I basically told my manager it's like this. If there's a real emergency, I'm there 24/7. But if you just want me to work more because the project is behind, screw that. Hey, that's a good take to have. And if your manager values what you do, then if they wisely do, I will trade you. You want to be sad? You just have to watch Homeward Bound. Not pleased about this VIP wall. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Got things that don't really help me this turn. Empty mana crystal. Let's take 2 things. I don't know what I want here. What happened to my board? Destroy all 4 attack minions? For 2 mana, he killed my 7-drop. Ay, ay, ay. That's so much worse when I actually paid attention to what was happening. Summon a Druid.
For the wilds.
Wait, I should have hero powered. Oh my god. Homeward Bound, the incredible journey, that's the one. I want to give you my sadness. Wait, but I said I have sadness. Sorry, there's no happiness to give. Are we allowed to ask why you're sad? Maybe we can help. Maybe we can help.
Twist their power.
You never know.
Show them the shadow.
Seems unlikely, but maybe.
Fresh from Kazakhstan.
I want to play a good priest deck. I'll talk about another day when I have more energy and I'm on my PC. Okay. Well, you could always send me a direct message if you want. I can offer no assistance because I know nothing about life, but no, I can try. Oh Lord, I can try. Sometimes it's just nice to like just vent, you know. Hey, cool kids, what's up, Sly? Did you catch the Kings game? That's me swinging a hockey stick in a computer chair. We all know nothing, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. I think as you get older, you kind of realize that a lot of stuff is out of your control. But there's still stuff that is within your control, and it's more important to focus on that stuff. I feel. Rub it in. Hey, I'm here to rub it in. The results of the hockey match. What I thought was good was that the good guys won. Do I have lethal? 4, 6, 8, 10. I do have lethal. I do have mega lethal. Stop the rot. Is that what this card says? That's such a good line. Just sounds cool. Good luck today, Red. Well, we're 2-0 on our first draft of the night. Playing a little Dragon Druid. I almost had an active Alexstrasza that game. When we die. I wish someone could come back with proof so I knew. Well, the fact that nobody has doesn't bode well. But yeah, I'd like to know the answer to that question. But if I knew the answer and it was just like, hey, you know, there's actually absolutely nothing,
I must protect the
I don't know if I'd be too happy about that. I don't know if this is a terrible keep or an incredible keep. But if I just draw a 1 or a 2, naturally this is a good hand. I hate this tablet. Okay, that's not a 1 or a 2.
my greeting.
I heard there were a lot of dogs. Why keep the 6? It's one of my duplicates for Alexstrasza. And this drawing a dragon is possible to draw our other Emerald Explorer. But yeah, maybe it's not like the best keep necessarily. It's a good card. And if I keep this card and draw something like Invigorate or didn't I have another ramp spell? If I draw something like that, then it's a good card to have in my hand. But yeah, I mean, we probably shouldn't keep it. But you can see in like a hand like this, with a card like this, being stuck with a card that costs 6 isn't as bad, because this card's just always going to catch you up to some extent. The world would go insane if there was no afterlife. Yeah, I think if you said like 100% definitively there is no afterlife, I think a lot of people would still kind of be like, oh well, you know, maybe that's like a religious testing, you know, like I'm not gonna believe it, because people don't want to believe that.
For channel support.
You also probably have some people do bad things. I think there would be probably worse stuff going on.
We must stop this corruption.
Well, play that next turn, but I think I'm going to play the 7. And this is going to be relatively cheap, right? I'm going to have some of these. Don't fly away. Thank you, Statman, for the 100 bits for channel support. We should all pitch in and support this awesome streamer. What happened? Why did that happen to me? 7 drop is going to be legit. This one? It's going to be pretty cheap for us, for sure. I like that he had to trade some. Boy, I'd sure like that 4 mana deal 5 or whatever. That would be helpful right now. Guess I could use that. It doesn't kill it. What does this card do? 2 to all. Oh, I'm kind of screwed. How much health? 7? Do we know that he's healing it? I don't know.
There's simply nothing I can
Battlecry, discover a spell from his deck. Would have been kind of cool if he took one from my deck and took 4 seedlings. Wait, he did take it from... Oh, it's quick draw. Oh. Oh, maybe he took one of my dupes. What else do I have that's actually good? I only have 1, 2... Oh, maybe he took life binders. I really, really want to kill that. 7. Costs 1 less. How much is this going to cost? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to cost 1.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops
1.
here. For the wild.
Okay. Okay. Got it out of here. That's nice. How would anybody know? It'd be very difficult to convince most people. Well, let's just say we just knew. Hypothetically. Is this a dragon deck? I missed the draft, and I don't know enough about Druid. This is a deck with dragons in it. I definitely have some dragon synergies. I think it's... like, almost every Druid deck plays out kind of the exact same, I feel like. Which is why it's not as fun to draft. But it can be really fun to draft if you hit all the synergy. But it's like... every deck kind of feels like... hope you get as many dragons as you can. And you kind of never have, like, comeback mechanics. You're just sort of hoping that things work out. Thank you, Statman, for another 100 bits. Thank you very much. Just Druid? I think other classes play out some classes play out very similarly. Like, Death Knight's fun because you can have a good Blood or Unholy or Frost deck or a combination of the two. And like, some Unholy decks have Helia and some have Reska and some have farmhands, and some have other things. Like, some are excavate decks, some are, you know, we had a burn frost DK the other day, and that was really fun. Like, DK has a lot of variety within the class. Like warrior, you can get a bunch of taunt minions, you can get an excavate deck, you can get like some cool build around legendaries. You have comeback mechanics like a brawl or a trial or a bellowing flames. I feel like those decks kind of feel more
We must stop this corruption.
varied, and I think kind of as a result more fun. I don't think I just take this. Suppose that's not bad, but yeah, maybe it's good. I'm never unhappy to have this card. The thing is, I can't use it this turn, but what are you gonna do? Actually, really like Star Shooter. But like Druid and Paladin and some metas Hunter, maybe this meta a little less so. Like, you have a little more variety within the class of what you can do, but like, or less. Like Druid and Paladin just feel like you have to hit all the synergies, and then you have to go first, and then if your opponent has like a card like a Brawl or a Fire Sale on the right turn or a Defile, then you just lose instantaneously. Or if you go second and your opponent plays a 1-drop into a 2-drop into a 3-drop, like Druid just doesn't have a card that can ever come back. You play your 3-drop, they free trade it, they play a 4-drop. You play your 4-drop, they free trade that, they play a 5-drop. And like, you can never come back.
Isn't over between us, brother.
But I think the best Druid decks have a lot of Dragon synergies, and there's a lot of viable ramp. So you can just get extra mana early and then go over the top of people, even if you fall behind. So you're behind on turns, 2 and 3 and 4, and then you play a bigger minion on turn 5 than they can play, and a bigger minion on turn 6. So that's sort of like the Druid strategy. And that used to be more of a thing. Ramping used to be more of a thing. In Constructed, for sure, it probably still is a thing. In Arena, I thought, at times there have been viable ways to ramp. It does feel fun that Druid can ramp, except when they ramp over you and you just get dumped on. But that, that's gonna happen sometimes. And a bigger green man. I like Jade cards. I wish the Jade ramp spell had made it into that one set. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it didn't. Bert's here. Some people believe in reincarnation. There are some interesting YouTube videos of young kids who have a vivid memory of a former life. Yeah, there's probably some examples of that. I don't know if I buy it, though. Yeah. Holding an extra dragon in our hand can provide some incremental value in some ways. I like this because lackeys can be good. We have that 7-drop in particular has been actually pretty good for us. 7 mana for 3 or 4 3/4s or 4 5s, pretty good. Do you like the current meta overall? I do. I would say separating the purchased account problem, I'd say the meta is probably like a 9 out of 10. Maybe a 10 out of 10, like just in terms of like what they've done. I mean, like it can always be better, but like of things like that they've actually done, it's probably closer to the best it's ever been than not. I think the purchase accounts will just always kind of loom over it. That kind of force you to retire more decks or to play them and struggle. And if you're a casual player, like if you look at it especially from the perspective of a casual player, like it's got to be like just utter misery to whenever that comes up, because there's nothing you can do to you don't have the luxury of just retiring your bad decks. So if you roll a bad deck pretty consistently, then you're just not going to be motivated to keep playing, I don't think. But I do think it's more fun than it's been in a long time. I might actually play. Yeah, I think it's been very fun. I think the legendary first pick is a great change, and that's something that Redbeard has been, not that specific idea, but a curated card pool, I think has been something I've talked about for a long time. And they've plucked out some of the bad cards and some of the bad legendaries that you don't want to get offered. And that's like approaching the curated card pool from like the opposite end. So rather than picking whatever 300 cards you want to be in, you just take the 300 cards that are in and pick the 10 or 20 you don't want to be in. It's a lot less work, so I can kind of understand why they would approach it that way. But it's, it's still nice to get some of the junk out of there, even if there's still junk. That's kind of what I think. Is Snake Eyes card cool? Yeah, it's a cool card. Did he get doubles? I didn't pay attention. Team America. What a guy. I get hero power, then I have 5? Maybe that's it. I actually get stuff off the board. Maybe. 2, shoot. Thank you very much, PJ, for the raid. Hope you guys, I hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. And if you guys haven't checked out PJ, maybe consider doing so. I think he's been playing a lot of TFT with the new set. Grip is playing the mobile game, and I did it. How was it? And don't tell me it was awful. How was it? All right, as long as he doesn't play anything here, we can clear the 2 of those. Yeah, dude. Well, as long as we hit the 6/4 and not the 2 other cards. Heck W. Go right. Okay, second best hit and the best hit. Nice. It was not the most fun I've had on stream. I ran out of ammo and I had to knife 2 people. Wow, that sounds terrifying. Yeah, I've got to try to finish the bounty I have queued up so that I can do that one. I didn't have great viewership in terms of the max payout for it yesterday. Oh, maybe I wanted to hit that one. I guess the other one was a mech too. So either way, a mech was gonna live. But so I was like, oh, it's pretty short too. You have to do it within a day or two. So I was like, I'll just try it the next day. I've been less greedy with bounties. Yeah, it's tough because like sometimes you'll just have one and it'll sit there for a month and you take it and you get paid 50% of the payout. And then sometimes there will be 4 at a time and you can't get to them all. Or it's like you wait, like I'll wait for a day or 2 or a week and then a couple show up at the same time and then maybe one drops off. It can be like there's a challenge to it for sure.
We must stop this corruption.
Reyestraza is not active, but the other cards don't do anything, so... Bunch of taunts? I mean, this just doesn't do anything. Maybe I want the sheep. Maybe I actually just want the sheep.
You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
I got a Kahlua, I win. Is that a person? Alright, your team is gonna fight my team. Sorry, I stole PJ's catch. I don't know who any of those... I don't know who any of those people are. Are those real people?
It's your turn. Protect the roost.
I concede.
I caught a turd. Turdinator. My team, no offense if you're on that team. I don't know if I've ever seen any of those people ever. I'm gonna I'm Coldiosarian. 0 messages. Following since 2020. Okay. User. Knight. Who else did I catch? Knight X Dragon. Knight X Dragon X5?
Must protect the wild.
5. 0 messages following since December 22. It's a funnier command now that there are hundreds of lurkers. You mean like in general or just like right now? Why do you... I mean, there's always a lot of lurkers, right? What do I do? Nothing? Let me see one more. Half breaded.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
8 messages from half breaded. The most recent message was, what mix of expansions was make the meta most fun? That was in August 2022. Whoops. What? Why is my name being said? I caught you in my team. That's your first message ever. There's a command where you can catch random people from chat. I caught you. You're on my team. 2 games in a row you had this in your opener? Yeah, that sucks. I wish I didn't have that in my opener.
Let's swarm you up.
Maybe I do this. Shoot the next thing that comes down, maybe. The random lurkers have been summoned, apparently so. When I first made the command, we had 150 viewers at a time, and many of them were chatters. Oh, okay. I feel like there's always been like a unique mix. Oh, crud. Anybody getting a team there? Holy shit. Schmoly. Holy shit moly. Well, I guess. I'm level 80, and you'll need to beat the champion for me to listen to commands. Okay, who's the champion? Who the hell do I need to beat?
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Fight mode down.
How many cards got buffed? Only 4? Okay, team time for ice cream. What flavor? Cynthia's the real champion? The Cynthia from the Rugrats. It could be Cynthia from the Rugrats. 7?
Blood
0/5 mana 5/5. Taunt, that's pretty good. Alright, what do I draw here? Emerald Explorer? Into Emerald Explorer. Into active Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Okay, that I wouldn't say is the worst draw in my deck, but it's gotta be close. They don't push any damage. What's the difference between the catch chat and catch team? One catches you a team of Pokemon. One catches you a team of chatters currently in the channel. So catch team, is it broken? I think catch team broke at one point, didn't it? Nope, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna fight Taz's Pokemon team with my Pokemon team. I got Type Null, the legendary Oddish, Starmie, Malamar, Coughing. I need to train that team. That is a weak team.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Type Null, the legendary Type Null. Ever heard of Missing No? Well, this is different. Hey, we're getting close.
We must stop this corruption.
Sarah's pretty good.
Job done.
Alright, one more duplicate. It's from Sun and Moon. It can be any type. Wait, that's a real Pokemon? I thought that was like it was broken. Type Null. Wait, that's a real Pokemon? It's like an amalgam or something. Active Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Giving me 2 Alexstrazzas. Giving me enough burn to kill him.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Like Arceus. It's not bad. This guy's out here calling Starmie weak.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Is Starmie strong? Not so sure. I would say yes to that. Okay. Do I awakens this board?
This desecration of the Titan's land stops.
Got an active Dragon Queen now, I think. I had such a tough time with Type Null when I was setting up the command. I thought I had a bug in the code. I thought you did too. I played with those stinking Pokemon. How's your vacation? That's a good question. I was just about to ask that. What are you up to today? How many cards? 9 in hand? Draw to 10. I could Nightmare something so I could get 2 dragons down this turn. Starmie is one of the fastest Pokemon, and that alone makes them strong. Does it? Don't they need some strength as well? Do they not? Trade Awakens? How do I get 1 damage? I mean, I could
I wonder.
Nightmare and Hero Power. That feels terrible. Alright, I'm gonna double trade and Awakens. It feels bad. Yeah, it feels bad. Go down to 8, up to 9, draw to 10. I'm gonna try to get the Straza down next turn. If I play this, I can't. So. What time is it in the Netherlands? 7:30 a.m. Wow, 7:30 a.m. a.m. Can you imagine? Oh, life. Alright, if I get an Amalgam and a Fairy Dragon again, I think I'm gonna lose my cool.
Life and hope are worth fighting for. We dragons will soon fall.
Well, I guess I didn't get exactly that. Yes. What's happening here? I'm losing everything and everyone. Proto Drake. I need a coin. I mean, I can have a weapon for the rest of
We must
time.
stop this corruption.
Active 4 mana Rheastraza? Somebody catch me. Somebody spank me. Hey, why aren't I spanking anybody? Alright, I give up this whole spanking business. hit there, I can whack there. Does it have rush or something? This card doesn't have rush. Why? Spanked over Kongan. That's a juicy booty. Hit chop. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot here. We got Rhea Straza with no pressure. Plus we have this giant monster.
Dragons, join me! After all I've done, the future will not be lost.
For the wild.
Oh, it could be good. Just draw a card maybe. Love chat. There's a 38% chance of love between Jesty and chat. Sorry, it's not working out. That's fair. I mean, who could love Twitch chat? That doesn't work.
A natural mistake.
What?
All me ill-gotten gold.
We've created a temporal
Doesn't
anomaly.
work. He's dead on board if he plays that. That's not good for him.
We dragons will sing for a time. Oh, the broad! In my blood!
Foiled by positioning, and this is why we position well. Boy, that didn't feel like a game we were gonna win. But then we discovered a Rhea Straza. I guess we didn't really need Rhea Straza. We discovered a Ysera. That probably helped us out more, right? We needed the tempo from the Dream and the minimal damage from the Awakens we got. Big PP. There's 100%, 101% chance of love between Gitstash and Big PP. Logan Brame, what is these words? Logan broke up with you today? Who's that?
I must
Is that a
protect
person?
The wild.
Is that a YouTube influencer?
One dose solves any problem.
I have raspberry cheesecake ice cream in the basement. That's too far. There's mint chip up here. I don't like raspberry cheesecake ice cream, but I do like mint chip. That sounds like a good deal. How dare you not know the names of everyone's lovers, Red? I'm just surprised that any of you guys have found love. Just kidding. You guys are beautiful, probably. Statman, speaking of beautiful, definitely. Gain an empty mana crystal. Thank you for the 100 bits. This guy is too kind to this old lump of coal. That ramming speed was painful to watch. Yeah, I mean, they might have been dead on board. They might not have been able to remove any power, and they might not have known how it works, and they thought maybe it would work. That I can't really speak to. Rubidier. I'm not sure if that's better or not. What is love, Redbeard? Love is the feeling between Redbeard and a drafted Helia. Love is the feeling between Redbeard and a drafted Boom Boss.
We must stop this corruption.
Oh, these are terrible. What do I take here? Snake oil. I have a lot of spells. One of my duplicates is a spell. Maybe I want that. I have 2 duplicates. One I will pull with this. Probably something like this next turn, hopefully. What is love? Redbeard, don't hurt me. Have I ever hurt you before, Jazz? I hope not. There was that time I kept kicking you in the belly for half an hour. It might have hurt you physically. Why is he doing nothing? Well,
We must
do that then.
this corruption.
I'm gonna have an active Alex Straza at some point. I think. I need to get crap out of my hand. I have 1 dupe, and it's a spell. The way you're looking at that card is making chat uncomfortable. That's just my face. I mean, I apologize for the way I look, certainly. Forest of this world, rise. I'm glad we got the command. There's a 104% chance of love between Wrath of Catty and Stats.
A willing donor.
So that's a pretty good percentage. Dude drafted Highlander Dragons in Arena. Me? I have a duplicate and a triplicate, so I don't quite have that. Wait, I didn't draw my Alex Straza. Okay. I said stats biddies, but it'll do. You gotta write it as one word, I think. Hit the 4-8. Hit the not 5-4. Okay, sure. What am I doing? Something like this? 4. It's gotta be decent. Do I have space?
For the wild.
Command only picks up the first word. It's not right. It's not right. When we have no cards in hand later in this run, remember when we had this hand. I know I will. This dragon deck is pretty pog. It's done well so far. I'm cautiously optimistic that it will continue. Oh, fuck.
Stop the rot! We must stop this corruption.
For the wild.
Alright. Unfortunately, I couldn't kill this off. I could play it, but I mean, just putting him to 1 just means he's got to do something, right? I mean, there's nothing he can do, probably, hopefully. Like, Kitty knows he looks good. You can tell when he poses like that. True. I didn't see that guy yesterday. There's a 73% chance of love between Wrath of Cody and the man with the red butt cheek.
Take a good look. You ain't
Close.
never seen a light again.
Are you aware of the orange cat single brain cell theory? Nope. Illuminate me, please. Is this guaranteed? I'm not sure. I feel like it probably is. Definitely if I do this, right?
For the wild.
Yeah, I could have left up his taunt if I left up my guy. Yeah, all orange cats share a single brain cell. Like, they all have the same cell in, like, their own... What do you mean? Where they all have one brain cell. I don't think they have more than one brain cells, right? Every single orange cat is a dum-dum.
Malfurion versus Magni.
I've got the rose.
Ashley's not dumb, is he?
I must protect.
Isn't he smart?
the wild.
Isn't he incredibly intelligent? Wait, Appa said it made me think they were hive mind. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm still a little confused. A single super cell. What's up, you crazy guy? Welcome back, Zygotai. I wish I didn't have this in my opener every game. I wish that. I haven't seen him do anything like too dumb or anything. He likes to scratch the couch. He likes to chase things. He likes to sleep.
For the wild.
All orange cats are 3D manifestations of a lone 5D hyper cat. Now that I understand. That makes sense to me. It's a funny picture with the cat's owner poking fun at the kitty. Orange cat theory. Orange cats are thought to be the friendliest of all cats, but is this just a myth? Orange cats, self-report surveys suggest that orange cats are more affectionate. This finding, however, could be the result of confirmation bias. Okay, so that has taught us nothing.
Welcome to dog poop in the mouth.
Happy 13 boob, keep it easy.
What did that guy just say about Booba? Happy 13 months. Thanks, Toast with Cinnamon, man. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Have you adopted the cat? No. He's actually spending a little less time here now because the owner said she doesn't want him spending all night here. She was kind. I think it's fair, but when I was feeding him, sometimes he was staying all day. That was nice, but I guess he probably shouldn't stay here all day. Okay, last game, I couldn't get enough cards out of my hand to, you know, to ever play on my entire hand if the game had lasted 30 more turns. This game, I need more cards. F the owner, he belongs to chat. He still comes by. He came on stream the other day. But rather than go and look for him right now at 11 p.m., I just wait till like 2 or 3 or 4. And then sometimes he's right out there, so I miss him staying there. Oh, he's still here. He was here, yeah, 2 days ago. Yesterday was the first day I haven't seen him since I talked to her, I think. We should tell her that he's a stream star now and this is his job. Yeah, he'll get paid in Turkey. He's our official mascot. He can still be that. He just has other places to go. Sometimes. Now you have some cat food for yourself. I've been eating cat food. The streamer's lament, you know? The streamer's plight. One orange brain cell. He also said scientists theorize this.
I gotta move.
Somebody said that. Look, all these orange cats do look like,
Back to work.
Let's see top posts all time. Okay, do I have a turn?
For the wilds.
Wait, what card says Wrangling Whelps is harder than it looks? This card. How come the intro line sounds very different than the attack line? This is a pretty good one. I don't know if this will link it. Can you please feed him sometimes? It makes me sad. You have all that kitty food sitting there. Oh, yeah. He's eating some of it. But I mean, I get some of it too. It's a good picture too. Overfeeding cats can be bad for their health. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. I assume. Yeah, maybe this works. Look, here it has an accent when it attacks. When you play it, it doesn't have an accent. I got 12 wins in duels with a Hunter Death Rattle. Fun. From 12 to 5, he must come to the cat cam. He still comes by. Tell her that the tyranny of the majority has spoken, and Filbert is dead to her. Rebirth as the glorious Sebastian. Hey Zach, how are you, man? Yeah, I'll tell her. I'll tell her. I'll see what she says. My guess is she'll be completely fine with that. The only... Oh, something. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for your follow. Don't fly away. I think she'll take it well. Well, she won't have a choice. This is our cat now. The mob has spoken. Tell her chat wants to know if she's single. I've never seen her. I assume she's a rather older woman, but I actually don't know. My cat got gum problems when she would only eat soft canned food. And she avoided the harder dry food. Oh no.
Halt, citizen. It is not safe.
I can't kill that without giving him 3 cards here. Maybe I can. Garbage. Complete, utter garbage. That motivates me to not attack. Let's can food. And I've got to brush her teeth. Brushing little cat's teeth. Sebastian liked to... I would pet him with a toothbrush. Clean, new toothbrush. Sometimes I'd wet it a little. He seemed to like that. I will send Sebastian over shortly. Have a nice day. Darn it. He was trying to brush his teeth with it. He was trying to brush his own teeth with it. That's true. I could brew this back.
Who's ready for another round?
Maybe that's better than Ysera this turn. Gotta hold her in a little hug. And take a tiny brush quickly with her special toothpaste. Once it's over, she actually likes it. That's good. He doesn't want salmon breath. No, nobody does. Sometimes he has cat breath. And I politely ask him to breathe somewhere else. Go breathe. Different direction. Or take one of your breath mints. Don't fly away.
Well done. Oh, you got me.
One day you'll get our cat back for good. What is that emote? We got 6 wins. What a complete and utter delight that has been. Someone has to let this poor lady know her kitty is free roaming and setting up an emotional disaster.
Will serve
You know,
in
it does seem like that's where we're headed, but you know,
Protect the wild.
enjoy the ride until that time. Enjoy the ride. Don't say that. Well, he's talking about 25 years from now, I think.
Permission to speak.
I think he's talking about 25, 30 years from now. Shroubadour. That man. This guy is keeping the lights on. Thank you so much, Mr. That man himself. Ruba, Duba. Have I got any of my duplicates? I have not. Not yet. I'm talking about 2 months from now when chat convinces Mr. Red to abduct Sebastian. Yeah, I mean, what choice will I have? He'll probably, he'll obviously just be, he'll come willingly. Salmon gutter. Salmon gutter. Not a terrible card to brew back, but yeah, really not terrible because I also get the cultivation value too. If you ever move back to Cali, please take Sebastian. I am back from the upside down. Hey, I just watched episode 1 of season 2 of Stranger Things. I thought it was okay. I mean, I've seen him before, but I thought it was okay. Welcome back. I was thinking about you yesterday or today. I can't remember. Hoping you are alright. Assuming you were dead. No, I didn't assume that. Why would I assume that? Seems so unlikely. Always, Queenie always comes back.
Ready for another round?
Let's grab this. You ever tell the owner we call him Sebastian? No, I didn't tell him that. I don't think Red mentions us at all. Yeah, I tried to pretend like you guys don't exist to the outside world. Someone put my golem on my boobs. I greatly enjoyed that, although I think I was dragged to the upside down before I remembered to respond. So you're saying your absence was drug-fueled, and that is still ongoing then, from what I can gather off of what you just wrote. Based on the gibberish you just typed, you're telling me your drug-fueled bender is still ongoing. That's funny. Redbeard, you crack me up. I keep telling you, Redbeard, you crack me up.
No boss fights allowed.
Ari managed to write the least comprehensible message in chat today, which is impressive. In Discord, someone made an edit. Someone get this woman to write a poll. Good lord. She writes a book, I'm reading it. Where's Wickedy? This is a challenge. Wickedy is, he's temporarily no longer with us, potentially forever. Since he told Kripali to go kill himself that one day. Darn it. This doesn't count as casting, right? I could play that next turn. I thought that was you. Maybe it was someone else.
For the wild.
Could have been me. Could have been someone else. Could have been Poet, bro. Sounds like Poet. Wickedy will win. He did what? He finally pushed his luck too far. I was hoping that would happen. He became rude. Yeah, and I asked him to apologize. And then he messaged Kripali on the side, telling him that he was a blood traitor on Discord. Which I didn't think was a particularly sincere apology. I didn't think. Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Queenie. Hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Hopefully it was full of things which you enjoy. That of which I'm not sure what those are. Someone else also ate a Zelda banhammer. Unless that's what I was thinking of. That might have been that one. Let's see if we have any unbanned requests. We do have 4.
Firebomb ready!
Hey, Wickedy put in a... We have 4 unbanned requests?
Treasure?
Okay, I'm gonna unban this guy.
What can I ask for?
Wow, we never have 4. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'll unban that guy. What did this guy say? I'll unban this guy for now too. Boy, we've really been banning people more often. I guess, I don't know. I think I'm just dead. Now I'm in mod mode and I can't see anything. Did we unban the groundskeeper guy? I just unbanned him. I thought you were gonna unban him. He said he was specifically asking for you. Or all from him. No. Some of those bans were 2 years old. Is that too long? Not long enough? Zelda was e-fighting somebody in chat one night and I was drunk and I did not understand what was going on. Like a pretty good night though. Keep them to yourself, none of them were that funny. They were all like telling me like order Lul. I was probably annoyed and I just banned them. It was like their first message and only message. Order Lul or misplay. One of them, I'm not really sure why they got banned. I think they told me what hero to pick and then they wrote mother effer.
Life and hope of your fight.
I concede. No play.
Whoa, Bert's a mod. The world is ending. Well, we lost Queenie. I needed a new mod. I've only got like 2.5 mods that do anything. And that being said, once we modded Bert, I barely ever see him. He's been stuck in the WoW world. True. Hey, you know, you gotta live your life. Probably using his newfound mod status here to curry favor with social circles.
Watch your back.
I must protect the wild.
My mustache smells bad. I need to cut it. I need to trim my mustache. Alright, let's see if we can get a 2-mana ramp card or something of the sort. Don't worry, the WoW Pass will become old soon. Ain't no worries, man. You should enjoy your life. You should enjoy the WoW patch.
Any problem?
I can't wait for 2015 when Poe gets mod back. He's never getting mod back. He can be a VIP again, though.
The pleasure is mine.
He was too annoying. He was the only, like, active annoying mod we've ever had. Because he would just unban people all the time when they said terrible things. And then they would say terrible things again. And I'd be confused because I was like, why is this person who's already written terrible things coming back to write more terrible things? And then I'd see that Poet unbanned them for no reason. And then he'd write things like Redbeard is a dictator, or Redbeard is a, you know, Redbeard is a tyrant. And then I'd, oh god, I have to ban him again. Mod Poet, you coward, like Twitch will be here in 2025. I hope it is, because that's my life and my livelihood. Without it, I'll be dead. You'd make a good dictator. I feel like with enough power and wealth, it would certainly become corrupted and evil. For sure. He writes those things in his defense. Yeah, but now he can't unban people spouting out racial messages. In his defense, I don't think he knew what they did or why they were banned, and he just wanted to do it because he wanted to annoy me. But I didn't feel like that was the best quality to have in a mod. How do you VIP? I hit /VIP and then I type someone's name. Do you mean how does somebody become a VIP? Usually, they give a lot of money. Or they're a fan favorite in chat. Like Bert or Afa. Even though I may despise those two individuals. You know, chat loves them. So, you must win the affections of chat. I'm surprised banned viewers would come back to spread more vitriol. I can't imagine coming to a place where it's made explicitly clear you weren't welcome. Well, those are the people that they come for that purpose. The people writing, you know, racist things as their first message in a Twitch chat. I think that's their goal. I think that's their goal. Alright, I'm gonna hit here. I don't know if that's bad or not. But... I got it for being around too often, then I cashed it in for a sword, because swords are cooler. You got it for being around too often, cashed it in for a sword, and then never showed up again. If I got banned, I'd be so motivated to do better. I'd come back as a top 3 chatter. Well, don't tempt me. You've really fallen off. Ever since you put all your good material in a save files channel the other day. I feel like, you know, you kind of got to improve. Hi, Redbeard. What's up, Mende? What's up, Mende? Hero power it. Let's see what I get here. Get 2 random nature spells. They're both very good. I need extra mana. I got mine for Titty streamer calling me Cody. For a Titty streamer calling me Cody. That's fair. Is this the command? Okay, hold on. Cody, maybe? Dude, Wrath of Cody.
Of the sun.
How dare you? How dare you call her a titty streamer? That being said, her boobs are out on full display. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Empty mana crystal. Take some dragons to the sky. I'm getting close to an active Dragon Queen. 2 more dupes. Haven't heard that in a long time. It's been a while. I like the milkshake. Why is that in there? My milkshake. That's her follow notification. I like the game too. Just this tiny square in the bottom right corner. Oh man, there's a lot of good comedy in that. Last live 4 years ago. I wonder what she's up to. I wonder what she's up to these days.
We must stop this corruption.
This is some kind of sick joke. It must be. Now that I'm a mod, can I be an editor on 7TV? Sure. Can someone link me? She apparently is helping make a film for her Insta stories and looks the same. Wow, you follow her still? I respect it. I need to kill this. Can't kill it. Other guys are including himself. I need to shoot that. And that's the one that got +3/+3? I could hero power it. I don't want to. 4, 5, 1. I don't know if this is right.
Where shall I strike?
I guess I'll just kill this thing. No reason to unfollow her. It's my dump account. Yeah, I'm not saying I'd never followed her on Instagram. I don't know. What kind of a film? That begs the question. What kind of film? Come on, Red. Just take 8. I don't really want to hero power that thing. If I had 10 mana, I could like get this down, and hero power it, then it would make more sense. And I might do it. Stat man. Speaking of making sense, there's a guy that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Statman, for the 100 bits. This guy's playing a ton of shit, but it's all super buffed. Tyrant. Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks. Lots of action happens at night. Looked like action. They filmed a lot at night. Do you know that 72% of all lovemaking happens at night? Just saying.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there. Don't have grease. Use some sludge.
Drink some sludge. Speaking of drinking sludge,
We must stop this corruption.
these cards kind of suck too. I don't know. Haven't seen Poet working the streets in a while. Oh, he's working. Oh, he's working alright. I would pay good money to have a lady throw a left hook at me mid-love making, would you? Why? What would be the purpose of that? What would be the value of that? Can I kill him here? I mean, maybe a hero power is better. I'm not sure, actually.
Stop the rock! Stop the rock!
I like it at night because I like to fall asleep after. You could do that in the morning. I've learned that 70% of people have herpes. Many people with herpes don't know they have it, and they call it a cold sore. Yeah, I think there's like different types of herpes that people have, though. A lot of people have one that's not a large concern, I think. And then a smaller percentage have some that grow on their wee-wees. And those ones, I think, are more problematic, I think. But I'm actually not an expert. It's me you're playing. I hope I win. There are a lot of types of herpes out there. Yeah, right? Isn't there just like different types? Hey, 7 wins with Dragon Druid. You love to see it. I think there's 2 types from what I read, but I had no idea how many types of herpes are there. Now the computer's going to think I have them. Of the more than 100 known herpes viruses, 8 routinely only affect humans. Herpes simplex virus types 1 and 2, a bunch of other ones with crazy sounding names. What are the 8 types of
I must
herpes?
protect the wild.
Apparently, these are them, if you want to read about them. House Priest, it is the lowest rated class by a tangible and sizable margin. GG. Hey, GG, man. That's you, Sasha? We're friends now? Which herpes are serious? Rare complications of the HSV2 include something, a brain infection. Yeah, well, the computer thinks I have herpes, I'm sure.
Solves any problem.
We rise to the war.
Most people have it and have no negative effects except cold sores. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know about that stuff. I don't really get cold sores. But I don't know, that stuff can probably just be like dormant for like 50 years probably, right? Who knows? It's more dangerous to get your legs amputated on 3rd Street by a man in red heels. Herpes is a huge risk in pregnancy, so it's kind of crazy that that many people have it. I think that that's the thing though, it's like there's different types, right? Like I think, unless I'm misunderstanding. When people say herpes, I think of like weird stuff growing on your Ghibli bits, but I don't think that that's what most of them are. They should have called that something else. I guess they did, probably. Should have called it like something easier to remember.
Reach for the skies.
What's happening here? Trying to get my duplicates. First I get my duplicates, then I get my duplicates. This card's really quite strong. The plagues could mess up his Highlander cards if he has any, if he has one, but Mr. Red's about to get ads from Amazon after Google sells his search info, for sure.
I can be very persuasive.
I looked up if I had herpes on WebMD and it told me to amputate my arms. That's not good. You need those. For hugging. Those are your hugging tools.
Don't have grease.
If you don't have grease, use some sludge. Wasn't sure if this was better than this, but it's nice to get the spell. I might want to use the spell next turn. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that the red man? It's the red man here. We got Stat Man. We got Red Man. We got Queen Ari, the woman. We got Wrath of Cody. Apathetic one. We got so many superstars here today. Don't forget to get your random epic from Amazon Prime. Quantum, thank you for that tip. Hagrid has arrived from the Forbidden Forest. Graham is like Hagrid. Graham has similarities to Hagrid. These suck. You know what? These suck. I guess I can do this. Cultivation getting cheaper. Am I a superstar? You're a superstar. It's been very rare sightings of Taz lately too. We have a lot of the legends. Tasney, Queen Ari, Tarantula Graham, sleepwalking through another stream. That's what you are, Taz. You glow in the moonlight. You radiate in the sunlight. Your intelligence is without compare. Your beauty is not fair. You may be gone, you may be near, but without your presence I shed a tear. Look within your beautiful eyes and understand you truly are the prize. So I sip my tea and think of your glee. How can a woman so truly love? P. Well, that got a little disgusting at the end, but I suppose the message is heartfelt all the same. I think I've only watched one game this run. Thanks, chat, for making me feel better. Giggle, but I'm gonna close chat as best I can to sleep. All right, later, Cody. Hopefully you feel better tomorrow. Have you ever beat your bean to Duke Dennis? Be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know who Duke Dennis is. Duke Dennis. This is a real person? Duke Dennis. Why is Duke Dennis famous? He plays NBA 2K? Yeah, can't say I knew who that was. What's up, Meister T? Duke is so fine. Well, that's good for him. It's quite nice for him. Wait, what the hell is this? Wait, maybe I want to play this one now.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
Proper order, maybe?
The loss will be mourned and used.
3, 6, 8, 10, 11. need to put him to 1. Can I put him to 1? Doesn't go face, right? I get him to 2. It's a 50-50, but I can't get him to 2 either. Guess I don't really see a need to put out more cards. People have been calling me the white Midwestern version of Duke Dennis. They've been calling me Baron Chuck. They have. I saw that. It was in the paper, even. They've been calling him Baron Chuck. I feel like I'm informed of a new internet rabbit hole every time I come here. Yeah, even if it's not one you want to learn about. Should we start a 12-win prediction? We can. We very well may. I probably won't right now, though, just because I already forgot. Who is my celebrity crush? I don't know. I'm not really sure who celebrities are now. I feel like as you get older, like celebrities kind of remain the same age, right? Like they're all like 20 years old now. So I'm not gonna have a crush on a 20-year-old celebrity. That doesn't make sense. Steve Buscemi. You know, that very well may be your actual pick. I liked Evangeline Lilly when I was younger, when she was on Lost. She was a babe in that show. This is kind of good. I liked, you know who I liked? I liked Zoe Kazan. Although I didn't really like, I don't know a lot of things she's been in. I like aspects of Kat Dennings back in the day. Do you remember Kat Dennings? She had some nice features. You know, I like the gal from Community, the brown-haired lady. She's an attractive gal. She has calcium cannons. She does have calcium cannons. That's you know what? That's correct. It's fair to say. Are you a Diana Taurasi man? Or is that just me? Wasn't she a basketball player? Diana Taurasi. Shame on you. Shame on you. That's all I have to say. Shame on you, Charles. You are bad, and you should feel bad. Sofia Viarga. Alison Brie. Yeah, Alison Brie was a very beautiful woman. Or she probably still is. Imagine the pick and roll game you could get going with her. It's not all about traditional beauty. No, it's not. There's poetry. There's beauty in motion.
Nobody attacked me.
Egg is cheating. Egg might be good for me against this snake card.
Who's ready for another round?
I could have killed this guy. I need the treants, right?
I don't have enough math.
I'm gonna sit. I had a huge crush on Gemma? Gemma Arterton? Are these words? Yeah, I mean, look, all these people are all beautiful. I don't know if I've ever seen this person. No offense. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Take to the skis. Let's do it. You've never heard the name Gemma? Gemma? Gemma. She was in Prince of Persia and I fell in love. I never saw Prince of Persia. I imagine that movie sucked. Didn't it have Jake Gyllenhaal in it? I don't know about that one. Maybe it was great. My crush was on Gemma Atkinson from playing a video game. Video game?
This desecration of the Tingsland stops here.
The Queen is here. Hey Riz, what's up, man? What's up, Davey?
For the wild.
Kill it. I don't know if I should. I'm scared of it. One more game for me, Statman. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here today, and I hope that you've enjoyed the Hearthstone show.
You win this one.
Alright, 9 is more than 8. We've got more work to do. I think it's unironically a standard deck. This deck is like 35% of an actual functional Dragon Druid deck in Arena. We've got like probably definitely less than half of like the things you would hope to have consistently in a Dragon Druid deck for Arena, which is kind of crazy. Too much rum. Too much rum gave Davey his new name. You know what Riz means? I do, yeah.
My
Oh, yeah.
beloved Tyrande.
Your Gen Z translator is here. Do you know, Queenie, that your generation, there's already like a new gen that makes fun of your gen. Did you know that? I mean, you're not old yet, but young people, they don't care. They're relentless. People are blaming pilot skill on the deck's success. True. They're not wrong. What is this? Smash, Marry, Kill. Scarlett Johansson, Margot Robbie, Elizabeth Olsen. Well, I wouldn't want to kill anybody. I think Scarlett... I don't know how to answer this question. I think Scarlett Johansson I find to be the most physically attractive of them. I actually don't know what Elizabeth Olsen looks like. I just assume all the Olsens look the exact same, but maybe that's not true. I would put Margot Robbie on the list of the ones I find least appealing physically. So I'll go Scarlett Johansson number 1. I'll go Margot Robbie number 3. I'll go Elizabeth Olsen number 2. Why is chat so horny? That's a question I've been asking myself for a long time. Margot Robbie has a big mouth. Elizabeth Olsen is Scarlet Witch. Oh, is she? I haven't seen a Marvel movie since probably Avengers, maybe? Did you know that Riz is derived from charisma? I didn't know that, but that makes sense. I could see that making some sense. Ooh, reduction and rebufftion. Margot Robbie is funny. Yeah, I haven't seen... I saw she was in Wolf of Wall Street, wasn't she? She was good in that. Shang-Chi? Never seen it. First Avengers? The first Avengers. I've never seen Endgame.
The dragons come.
Bad Boy active yet? Ooh, 2 dupes. Sorry, that was 1. You haven't seen the Paw Patrol movie? You're missing out. I haven't seen it. I remember watching Margot Robbie on Neighbours growing up, an Australian soap opera, and thinking she was too pretty to be on that show. Watch The Suicide Squad, the second one, and not the first one. The second one's better, you think? You reckon the second's better?
Stop the rot! Who's ready for another round?
I need a Ray Estraza. And I need to draw my duplicates.
We must stop this corruption.
It could be a problem next turn, maybe. He was in Oppenheimer as Barbie. I didn't see Barbie, and I didn't see Oppenheimer. Every stream here is a Trolls movie. Are you excited for the new Trolls movie coming out? No. I didn't know there was a new Trolls movie coming out. I think I saw an ad for it when I went to see, like, Raiders of the Lost Ark or something in the theater a couple months ago. I think I saw an ad for the Trolls movie, and it looked to be, like, the worst thing that I'd ever seen.
No bar fights allowed.
I don't know if I'm mistaken. All the good-looking people go on to the big movies, and you should go to a big movie. I watched KJ Appa, is that his name? The Riverdale main guy on Shortland Street, and thinking he was too handsome for that show. I don't know who any of these people are or what these words are. What is New Zealand? Never heard of such a place. Sounds made up. Inspire? What did that say? Inspire? Spellburst? Frenzy? Anything good for old red turd? If I draw a cultivation and he does not have another board clear, then I can use this to kill him, maybe. New Zealand is where 3 vampire roommates live. I know you're joking. I was joking about New Zealand, but I don't know the person. I don't know what Riverdale is. Riverdale. Is that a show? I thought that's where the Lord of the Rings characters hung out. I don't know what Shortland Street is either. I don't know who KJ Appa is. I thought that was a character in I thought that might be a character from Animal Crossing. KJ Appa. He looks like Smelly Head. He has his full brow. Looks like a slightly younger Smelly Head. Red has been serious one time and involved a 7-way with his sister's friends. Wow. I told you that story? You like frogs? Yeah, they're okay. Don't really want them jumping on me or crawling on me, but... Active? Darn it. Darn it.
For the wild.
It kind of does with that buzzcut pick, yeah, right? I hope Smelly's here to hear that compliment. I hope so too. Did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once? I have not. Does sister have 7 friends these days? No. When she was younger? No. He has... I think she would say she probably has 1 friend. But she's been working this whole school year. So maybe she's friends with some of her like co-workers, maybe co-worker friends. You know who's hot? Captain Jack Sparrow. Yeah, Johnny Depp's an attractive dude. He's an attractive dude. Riverdale. Let's say the Archie comics. Oh yeah. The stay out of Riverdale. I remember when they told Homer to stay out of Riverdale. That's the worst hit.
I don't have enough mana.
The modern show with the take on the Archie comics. They weren't all ladies. They weren't. First time hearing of this.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Elizabeth Turner. She's a baddie too. And Will Turner. Are they brother and sister? Reese is looking like the weakest class. Well, they bought that deck, so if you buy your deck, then your deck can be that strong too. Hopefully not. They made love. Well, 2023. Not a bad run. 9 wins. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. You know, a streamer streams a lot if you travel the world, and even with the 10-hour difference, you can